said, one person asking questions. The candidates are going to have 90 seconds, no more than 90 seconds to respond.
So you're going to do an intro?
We're going to do an intro each. And so I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So who wants to go first? Jason, go first.
I'm Jason Jones. I currently serve on the board of trustees here at Blackville. I graduated from Blackville. My wife graduated from Blackville. My son graduated from Blackville. And hopefully my daughter graduated from Blackville. I graduated from Angela State University with an ag business degree. And currently I am a vice president and branch manager at Lone Star Ag Credit, which is a local finance company in Sweetwater. I also on the side, when I'm not chasing my kids around, following them in their activities, I farm a little bit of cotton and nolan. Currently, like I said, for the board, I've been there for 5 terms now, and I feel like that my goal for this school is to maintain what it's doing, grow, educate the kids, keep the facilities in working order, and provide an environment that enhances the learning for this school. I helped pass the bond which built this school, and also set up an educational foundation that helps in providing further education after high school, scholarship money to our kids. And I'm proud of that foundation. That's what we've done and concentrated on. And as of right now, that foundation has close to $20 million. So this should help to continue education for our kids in the future.
Hi, my name is Brandy Glenn, and my husband and I live on our family ranch on Highway 153. I didn't get to grow up around Blackville or go to school here, but I grew up in the area. We came down, my mom taught school. So I spent all my summers, all my holidays, grew up coming over here, and I love this school. My husband and I, his name is also Jason, it's the most popular name in Blackville, and we have 3 kids. And when I was walking into that school to drop my little 4-year-old off with my 1-year-old and my newborn Creamy, it was such a sense of home. And the teachers, the administration, the staff, they just came in and they made us feel welcome, and they've helped us. They've been there for us. And that's what this school's really about. It's about our community. It's about our children. It's about our teachers and our staff. It's about the opportunity to be able to continue to grow, to have the right kind of growth. It's about our financial responsibility that we have from this foundation, from our taxpayers' money, to continue doing the great things that are happening. We need good leadership. We need people who are able to hold our teachers and our administration accountable, which I think we do a great job of right now. I was very honored to be able to ask to run for this position that was coming open by the retirement of Mr. Rick Griffin. I love the school. I think it's important to have people on our board that have young children. I'm a 3rd grader, a kindergartner, and I'll have one start preschool next year. We've been very involved in all the things on the elementary. I volunteered and when asked for the SHAC committee at the school. I've been all the kids' room moms. And my experience that I have outside, I was a manager for Chili's. I operated a restaurant. Loved it. It was great. And then it became time to raise our children and for me to stay home. I serve as a children and family minister at First Methodist Church in Sweetwater. I love kids, I love this school, and I just want to be able to serve y'all. So thank y'all so much for having us tonight, and I appreciate all the support that I've received from everyone in this endeavor.
It's kind of hard to live up to these 2. Well, my name's Herman Rivera. I've been in Blackville for about 15 years now. I got 2 kids in school, elementary, 3rd grade and 1st grade. My wife Michelle's been when I graduated from Blackville. She lived in Blackville. I'm down here because of her. I come from San Angelo. Right now, as far as work, I do environmental compliance for the company I'm getting for oil and gas plants. Never done anything like this before. This will be the first time. Just want to take an interest. Like I said, my kids are in school, so it's something I figure I like to have a hand in. Maybe let my voice be heard, and have y'all communicate through me to the school board. It's short and sweet, nothing fancy, simple to me.
All right, we'll get started with questions. All right, why did you decide to run for school board? Let's start with Jason.
When I
school board, I like those as well. Kids in the school, my kids in the school. I wanted a foundation that promoted the kids' education. I wanted to be in a small community that supports the school. And that was my reason, the higher education of the kids, to show my support, to be involved, to help the education them, to get a better education. I feel like this place.
Well, last year, when the elections were coming up, I was asked to run. But having known the members of the school board, been to a meeting, and had meetings with Mr. Gall, I really feel like our school board was heading in the right direction. And this year with Rick and, leaving his seat and stuff, I felt like it was the right time. It was the right time for my family as well. If my youngest starts school next year, I would have the time to devote to it. I have an interest in the school. I want great things for the school, I think. And I know, from working in the community, Blackwell's the greatest school in Ellen County. And I just want to have a part in supporting that and just doing things to make it better. So that's why I decided that this was the right time for me to run for the school board to help it.
Well, like I said, I got 2 kids in elementary, first grade and third grade. Also, I feel it's time to get involved a little more with what they're doing. Like we said, Blackwell's a great school. All we can do is improve, just keep moving forward. So.
Okay. Randy, we'll start with you on this one. We'll kind of rotate.
Okay.
Are you an independent thinker? Will you voice your opinion and push for discussion if you're in the minority?
Absolutely. I sometimes like to laugh in different positions that I've got a good heart. Sometimes it's mouth. I have to make sure. I believe in doing what's right, even if it's not the popular opinion or the popular vote. I believe in doing what's right now for our school, first and foremost, for our students, for their education, for their future. I believe in supporting our teachers. I believe that there's accountability. And sometimes accountability isn't always pretty, and it isn't always nice. But you can handle things the right way and hold people accountable, and I don't have any problem with that whatsoever.
No, I got no problem with that. I've had over 20 years of management experience. I got no problem being an owner, I guess one would say. Like Randy said, it's all about the kids, supporting the teachers, supporting the school. So, no, I got no issue with that.
I agree with them. I mean, I think everybody here is depending on what they're thinking. What I can say is that the board is made up of individuals from different cultures. That's what makes the board unique, is having people from different places, different things. That board and the superintendent, it's called a team of 8. You learn that when you're in the school board. You may have different opinions. You may want to voice your opinion. When the vote goes through, it may not go the way you want. There's times that you don't need a full vote of yes, everybody's in agreement. But when it's said and done, you accept what the board's voted, and you have to stand by what the school board has said.
What could BCISD do to add fine arts to the curriculum to graduate more well-rounded students?
Great.
I'm glad he's going first.
You sure you want to?
No, you're good.
Can you repeat that again?
Let's see.
I'm trying to think of an answer while you're reading it.
That's fine. What could BCISD do to add fine arts to the curriculum to graduate more well-rounded students?
Define fine arts.
Music. That's a tough one. And honestly, I don't know. This is my first rodeo with this, so I'm just kind of learning as you go. Hopefully, you have a better answer.
I think I like the Brandy.
That's a tough question, and that's an
It is.
indication of what else is in here.
Yes.
In for an interesting evening.
I'm going to be straight up with you. I have this last idea. If I were to get on the school board, it's something that it has to do research on and then go from there. But as far as just right now, I couldn't give you an answer. Sorry.
All right. First thing is, I feel like you have to have enough interested kids in there to support a program like that. It costs money to do that. Now, we can do that through, through the internet, through learning on screen is probably not as good as a teacher in the classroom. But the problem is that our budget right now is a balanced budget. Since I've been on the school board, we've been in a balanced budget. I don't want to see a deficit budget. So in hiring the personnel to do those fine arts, we've got to make sure that we have enough interested people in that to do that.
All right. Well, I totally agree with Jason. I came from a larger school where we had fine arts because once again, you have a large school, a larger budget. I think when we look at schools the size of Blackwell comparable, several of those schools do have bands. We've seen them at the football games. It's like, oh, that's cool. I'd love to see our school have a band. But we have to make sure we have enough interested students and parental support to come to hire a teacher for that. And if we were to hire a person for that position, they're going to have to be multi-talented. They're probably going to have to offer us more than just music or band. They're going to have to be someone who can wear another hat at our school, because at smaller schools, that's very important, that we can work together as a team. And it's very hard to hire one specific person for a small minority. But if that's something that ever comes up, I think we can do the research, and I think we can definitely find the money to make something of that nature happen for our kids.
You went first on that one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Jason, it's your turn again.
Thanks.
I'm going to alternate so that everybody gets a fair shot. Are you a registered voter, and do you make it a habit to always vote?
I am a registered voter. I've lived in Dillon County all my life. I've been registered ever since I was 18. Being a taxpayer, as far as being able to vote, you've got to voice your opinion on any matter, whether it's higher politics, school board, the community. If you want your vote to be heard, if you want your voice to be heard, you need to vote. If you don't vote, you really don't have any reason to oppose who might be there. So yes, I'm a registered voter.
And yes, I'm a registered voter. I was first able to vote when I lived in Lubbock when I was 18. It's extremely exciting to get to go down there and cast a vote. I totally agree. Your person's not always going to win all the time, but I think it's extremely important that you support the people that win and you back them 100%. I love to vote, transferred my voting down here to Nolan County. The last presidential election, I took all my kids to go vote with me to explain to them how important this is. If you don't vote, then you don't have the right to complain. If you're not willing to step up and make a difference and have a say, then you need to sit on back. But at the end of the day, once that vote's been cast, we don't do an issue in Florida where we're counting chads. You need to support the person who wins and go on about your life. Voting is a huge thing. It's one of the greatest rights we have as Americans.
Like Jason and Brandy, I've been voting since I was 18 years old, since I graduated. So I vote in every election. If I'm out of town, I go vote early. Like Brandy and Jason said, it's important that you voice your opinion. If you don't vote, you can't complain. It's just that simple. You don't like the outcome, you should get out there voting.
What do you expect to accomplish as a school board member?
That's our numbers. That's our score. What I want to accomplish are the things that I believe we already have in place. I want to support growth in the right direction. I want there to be unity among the school board. I want us to support our staff and our teachers. I want us to have more interaction on that support. I want to make sure that we're putting our students, every single one of them, first. We have a financial responsibility to our school, to our teachers that are retired, to make sure their retirement things are going to be met. Those are the things that we need to make sure that we're a part of and that we do. And that's, I think, the greatest accomplishment that I would hope to have as being a part of this school board, is that we continue these goals and we kept Blackwell the great school that it already is right now.